What if we accepted people, life, like we're supposed to accept ourselves? Who is this video for? Well, do you keep losing faith in humanity? Do you think the worst when you watch the news? Do you only see how bad we are as human beings? This video is probably not for you then. You ought to stop watching it because I'm here to share an inconvenient truth. How did this video come to be? Well, I have odd thoughts as I'm walking. This time I was walking to the supermarket, Aldi, in Home Firth. I had this thought about self-acceptance, the gold standard of spiritual growth, radical self-acceptance. Accept yourself, warts and all. And what happens? What happens when you accept yourself? Good things happen. Life gets better. Ever noticed? Well, this is the thought. What would happen if we accepted others the same way? If we accepted what happens in life the same way? Could we do that? And maybe if we accepted ourselves fully, we would naturally accept others fully, accept what happens in life fully. That might be a natural follow-on, who knows? Anyway, that's the question. What if we accepted people, life, the same way we're supposed to accept ourselves? What do I want you to take from this video? Let go of the idea, if you can, of the always been false, utopian ideal that human beings have ever been anything other than flawed, imperfect, irascible, and occasionally lovely things. We've always been a bit bonkers, we've always been greedy, we've always been kind, we've always been in conflict with ourselves. It's not worse now, particularly. It might, the separation might be worse because of YouTube, etc. But we've always been in groups. We've always pitted one group against another. I think, I've only lived this one life, but I think we've always been a bit of a basket case. But we've created many civilizations. Let me get back to the script. I think we're never going to be fully healed as human beings, as individuals, or as a species. And I don't think we're meant to be. I think we're always going to be in conflict with some other, a person, an idea, a belief system. I think we're never going to be, there's never going to be peace on earth that's permanent. We're never going to be permanently happy. I think we're always going to be prejudiced. We're always going to be fearful of things that we don't understand, or even things that aren't us. I think those things are true, and it would be useful if we stopped forgetting these things, stopped thinking things are worse than they used to be. That's what I think. What if we stopped making human flaws wrong all the time? What if we started allowing others to make the same mistakes that we make? Groups, the left-wing mistakes, the right-wing mistakes, the mistakes men make, the mistakes women make, the mistakes vegans make, the mistakes meat eaters make. There's a lot of holier than thou going on, and I don't think that's helpful. What if we started being realistic about human qualities, both good and bad, They're both good and bad qualities are in me and in you. What if we stopped thinking that we are better or worse than other people, than everyone else? We're not. We are not. I think that would help. I think that would make things better. I really do. Here's a little example to show you that it's possible for us to be less judgmental of other people, other groups. If you've ever owned a cat or a dog, or you've been parent to a tired toddler, or you know and love someone really, really, really well, do you know what you do with these creatures, these people, these animals? You allow them their inevitable flaws. You allow them their inevitable flaws. You do. When your cat does that crazy thing or your dog does that thing that you really don't like, you allow them that. You do. For everyone else that does the same thing, there's judgment. Huh? This is the inconvenient truth about life. Human beings have always been basket cases. We're all far more judgmental and less perfect and pure than we think. We've all got a plank in our eye pointing at other people's speck of dust. That's an inconvenient truth that we ought to keep on reminding ourselves of. It doesn't get better than this. I really don't think it does. It doesn't get better than this. That's what I think. What if we accepted people, life, the same way we're supposed to accept ourselves? Do you think it would make things worse or better? Do let me know in the comments below.